As a pediatric and family-focused chiropractic office, one of the most common questions we get is, why do kids need to be adjusted? Well, I want to tell you why I adjust kids. One of my cherished memories as a chiropractor is of a 2-year-old girl who just stopped sleeping through the night at about 1 year old. As I held her on the adjusting table during her gentle adjustment, I was talking with her mom and she fell asleep right there on the table during her adjustment. She actually started to snore. She slept for over 14 hours that night for the first time in over a year. I've seen kids whose seizures have all but gone away from adjustments. I've also seen kids who are nonverbal begin to speak for the first time. I've seen kids with anxiety get better, and ADHD, and depression, and anger, and rage, and opposition. And in babies, we've seen colic and constipation, ear infections, torticollis, twisted legs, severe jaw dysfunction, and of course pain improve, and in many cases go away altogether. It was very recently discovered by medical researchers that approximately 91 to 95% of children born in normal births have what the researchers called somatic dysfunction in their sensitive necks. We call those injuries subluxations. When a child is born, his or her brand new growing brain is forming about 42,000 connections every minute. That's over 30 million connections every day. Injuries or subluxations in sensitive spinal tissues create stress in the brain, and that profoundly changes the way the brain makes connections. It makes sense that stress in the brain can lead to problems like behavioral, emotional, or developmental symptoms. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not here to diagnose or treat behavioral problems, but by finding and fixing injuries in the spine, we can actually see the effects of new neural connections through improving symptoms like decreased anxiety, less hyperactivity, more focus, more balanced emotions, and so on. So the reason we see kids in our office is because they need it, just like adults do. They just need it to be more gentle and more specific. Since we specialize in families, we use the most gentle and effective testing methods available, and we're constantly striving to learn new techniques and procedures to make your family's experience better, faster, and more affordable. If you know a child who's suffering from behavioral, emotional, or developmental problems or delays, call us today. We can, through our thorough state-of-the-art testing process, find out if your child has an injury that's hiding beneath the surface, steadily causing problems and decreasing his or her potential for an amazing life. But I can't help from behind the screen you're watching this on. So call right now to schedule a low-cost consultation and examination that will give you the hope that you've been looking for. We look forward to meeting you.